Hello movers, are you ready to future-proof your body? Well, that's what we're doing in today's workout. This is gonna be a full body workout. We're going to do exercises that help you maintain strength, balance, stability as you age. All right, here's your format. We're gonna do 40 seconds of work with 15 seconds in between. We'll repeat each circuit through twice and then move on to the next circuit. You're gonna require a variety of dumbbells for the workout today, and here are the dumbbells I might suggest a beginner use. Of course, lift within your abilities. I'll also use a bench, something to sit on, so grab a stable bench or chair if you have that. If not, I'll show you modification. All right, we'll start you with a warm up and end with a cool down. Are you ready to move daily? Me too. Let's go. Okay, folks, let's put some functional strength on the watch here today. Functional strength training, that's what I'm pressing. And we'll start with a little warm up. We're gonna reach opposite hand and knee to the ceiling here, warming things up. And yes, such a great way to train, thinking about those things that you wanna be able to do forever and ever, amen. And then training the muscles needed to do those actions. And that's what today's all about. 2 more here. And hip hinges, reach the hips back and up. That's it. Really think of shutting a car door shut with your butt, okay? This is the warm up for our deadlifts coming up. We're gonna practice this. Again, very functional as we have to bend down and pick things up. A couple more here. And right into some rotations, full rotation of a thoracic spine, gently on the back. And let's switch directions. One more here. Good, and moving to your seat. We're gonna do some sit stands. If you don't have a bench or a chair, just hit some squats right there or high knees. All right, sit and stand, right up. Try not to use your hands on your legs. We're still warming up right here. We're gonna hit this for 10. There's 5, and 5 more here. Last one here. Good. All right, little iso leg hold. You're here. We're gonna go 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. You might find one side a little bit more tippy. This is definitely my tippier side. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more in this leg is 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's go against a wall. If you don't have a wall, just do this right here. We're gonna do a little wall slide. Push your back against the wall, hands against the wall, and all the way up and down for 4. Bring it down. Try to keep the back of your hands and arms on the wall. It's hard. 2 more here. And all the way up. All right, let's repeat that circuit here. So opposite hand and leg. And hip hinge right here. Hinge forward, reach your hips back. Good. Two more here. And some rotations. Widen the stance a bit. Switch directions. 3 this way. And into our sit stand for 10. Start with feet shoulder width apart, no hands on your legs, push to the ceiling for 10. Don't plop down, control your down. Good, 5 more right here. And there we go into our balance. Arms out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. 4, 3, tippy, 2, 1. Last one here. 3, 2, 1. And let's finish with those wall slides again. Push the small of your back on the wall. Feet are about half a foot away. Arms and hands on the wall. Big stretch up. Oh. Do your hands stay on the wall or pop off? It's hard, isn't it? 2 more here. Last one. Oh, mercy, that's tight, Tracy. Gotta work on that. Okay, take a look at the first circuit here. Let's repeat that through twice. We're gonna go back to that sit squat. If you don't have a bench, you can do some wide, narrow squats here. Okay, we're gonna do wide, narrow sit squats, but I'm gonna hold a 10-pound weight. So you can do this with or without weights, of course. We did warm up here, so my body's ready to lift a little bit heavier. We'll start narrow, then we'll go wide, okay? Alternating, shoulders back, you're tall. So we push up, sit down, open wide, push up, sit down, good. Just be sure of your seat before you release your body weight, of course. I really want you to think of pushing straight up to the ceiling. Don't lean forward, straight up and down. All right, I'm gonna grab that other dumbbell, 10 pounds. We'll go into a kickstand deadlift. So 1 foot is here. You're gonna hinge forward at the hips. We practice that hinge in our warm up. No weight if you need. Okay, so we hinge and stand. Good. Last one on this leg. Switch sides. Let's set those weights down and into our stationary lunge. Okay, you can use weights here if you want. I'm gonna use the wall to help with balance. Little pelvic tilt. We drop it low and up. Good. So, keep going. Now, to have a little bit wider base of a support, so where your feet are slightly separate, is easier than having that back leg directly behind the front leg. So keep that in mind. Switch your side and drop. Good. Again, totally fine to hold on to something, totally fine to just go halfway down, okay? And back to the top. I'll stick with that 10 pounds in our wide, narrow squat. Okay, you're tall, holding the weight here, or air squats if you wish. Push through the heel. Up, control the down, wide, control. All right, let's go into our single leg deadlift or kickstand deadlift. Okay, putting the majority of our attention in that front leg. I'll call halfway. I'm holding 10s. Hinge and stand. Last one here, and switch. And last one there. Okay, let's go into our static lunge, our stationary lunge. You can hold a wall for support, wider base of support, or narrow, whatever works for you. Drop and push. That's it. Last one here, switch legs, tilt and low. Very nice. Okay, we've got an upper body focus coming next. Take a look at the screen and let's get started. We're gonna start with the chest press. You can go on your back on the ground. I'm gonna hold 10s to start. You could go on a bench or on a Swiss ball. Whatever you have, floor is fine. Let's press over the chest. And we push. Now bring those elbows in slightly to about a 45-degree angle. Think of squeezing the pecs at the top of the contraction here.
It's easy to speak out about the way I live, but it's a 24-karat dream. No supermodel in my dirty jeans, but in my 24 inches heels.
We're gonna go into a one-arm row. I'm gonna do 40 seconds per arm. So I want you to hinge forward onto something. I'm holding a 15, bend right in half, draw the elbow up toward the ceiling here. So we pull. Since we're gonna stay on each side for 40 seconds, take your time here. Think of squeezing that muscle at the top of the contraction. Stay with me on this arm. We need it a little bit longer so each side could have a good focus here. All right, how did that feel? Let's switch sides. Again, you can prop yourself up on anything. Couch, chair, leg here. Okay, it's nice to be right in half though so we can hit that middle back muscle. We row, let's go. We're gonna get down on the ground for a kneeling press. Okay, set that down. What can you shoulder press? Maybe an 8, maybe a 10. You could do this standing here. Okay, I'm gonna kneel because this is practicing that balance and instability as well. Shoulders back. So we'll curl, press right there. I'll call half and we'll switch sides. Now to elevate this one, you could also hover in this low lunge position. Definitely not a beginner, but could be intermediate advancement there. Switching arms, other side, curl, push. That's it. Arm out here for balance if you need. And remember our base of support. So if the leg is right in front of that back leg, way more tippy, out to the side, broader base. Let's repeat the whole kit and caboodle. The whole kit and caboose. All right. I'm gonna go with 12s in my chest press. On your back, pushing over the chest. And we press. Good.
Strawberry lips burning on my skin, craving for you. I tell myself that the bubblegum wrapper is the sin. A tongue so sweet it can knock me out. What can I do? It tastes so good, every word you say is melting in my mouth. But I'm not gonna say that's my favorite.
I'm gonna stick with that 15 pounds for the one arm row. All right, a full 40 each arm, remember. Hinge forward at the hips, roll the shoulder back and pull. Excuse me. Stay on this side. Really let that dumbbell lengthen your back muscles so it full range of motion there.
Eyes on the prize like an animal. I want you to.
Very good. Switching sides. Okay. Remember, nice flat back. Think of that middle back muscle doing its work, holding a 15 here. And row, pull, full range of motion. Nice, back to our kneeling curl press. This round, let's do 40 seconds a side, okay? 5, 8, or 10 pounds here. I guess I'm holding a 10. Shoulders back, here we go. Curl, press. You're nice and tall. We're not leaning to the side to try to get the weight up. Torso is in alignment. Stay on this side.
I was out of use. Now every day, every night, every moment with you. I'm walking on air, and every day, every way, I feel I can't lose.
Last one here. Very good. Let's switch legs. Arms, again, standing is fine. If you were really wide and you want to challenge yourself a bit more, move that foot more in alignment. Makes us tippier. Here we go. Curl, press. Kneeling is also a very functional activity, and think of this weight on one side wanting to pull us. Our core has to recruit, stabilize us. That's excellent practice. A few more here. All right, very good. Grab a drink, take a look at the screen, see what's coming up next, and don't forget to join me back, but do pause if you feel like you need a little bit of a longer rest period. We're gonna start with a step up, up, down. This is just a 12-inch step. You could go on your stairs, you could do a tall bench, or you could hit high knees if you don't have any of those things. No weights to start, alternating, nice and tall. Let's go here, here, down, and tap. All right, good. Or high knees. This helps work the hip flexors, but of course, we're gonna weight it on our round 2, grab some weights, because that's functional. Walking upstairs with groceries, walking downstairs, right? Good functional activity here. Yeah, if you have a flight of stairs in your basement there, go up and down those for 40 seconds here. Okay, grab the heaviest weight you have in your house. Well, maybe not the heaviest, but make it heavy. I have a 30 here. You could hold 1 dumbbell in each hand, but we're doing a farmer's carry with 1 hand only if you have it. You're tall, walk around your room. Okay, so don't let that dumbbell rest on your side. Hold it out just slightly. This is just forcing that spine to stay tall, shoulders back, engage the core, and just walk around. We're gonna do it for a full 40 per side. So I don't care where you walk. Maybe it's just in little circles. Some of you don't have a big enough space. You could also march here, right? You could march and spot right here. Don't let that dumbbell rest against you. You're almost there. 3, 2, and rest. Okay, see how much it pulls you? Functional. We have to hold heavy things in one side sometimes. Let's get ready for the other side. I'm gonna stick with the 30, tall, and walk. Try not to lean to one side to keep that weight up. You could lighten if you need, of course. Test the waters for yourself. Feeling my abs. Ten more seconds here. Then we're gonna go down on the ground for some core work. Let's go into a bird dog on the ground here. Opposite hand, opposite leg are going to extend. Pretend like you have a glass of water on your back. Push up through your shoulder blades. Reach, neutral neck, and then switch sides. Okay, reach, slow. Reach other side. Good. Remember what I said about our base of support? Keep your hand and knee further apart to make it a bit more balanced. To make it more challenging, bring the hand and the knee closer together. So the hand will come in a bit more. That is definitely harder. Bring the hand toward the center more. Slow, slow, slow reach here. Okay, how'd you do? Hard, hey? Let's go back to the step-ups. As I said, I'm gonna hold some weights this time. I'll hold 10-pound dumbbells in each hand. Up, up, down, down, or hit your stairs. Up, up, down, tap.
When the flames going high with my bad patience, I hate it always falls on you. But you know it's not about our love fading. You know it's not about. Yeah, you know it's not about our love ending. You know it's not about. It's not about us. You know it's not about us. You know it's
Okay, let's go back into our farmer carry. Single side. You could do both at the same time though, but then you're gonna, basically do 80 seconds worth. Here we go, I'm holding that 30 and I'm tall, chin is up. Looking alive here. And just really feeling the weight of that one side, wanting to pull my spine. And I am engaging the core, all those erector spinae muscles. There it is, keeping me upright. Nice, and have a little rest. Okay, it's 30 pounds. You think sometimes, you're carrying a bag of sand, bag of groceries. It can get up there. Suitcase, here we go. Definitely suitcase, maybe not a bag of groceries, but maybe if there's a watermelon in there, you could, or some cans of food, something heavy like that. Stay upright, don't lean. Engage those abs, come on. Don't let it rest on your side. Okay, let's go down for that bird dog again. Whew, that was tough. Okay, alternating, pushing up through the shoulder blades, neutral neck, narrow base or wide base of support. Reach, switch. Don't let that glass of water spill off your back, which means you're not tilting your hips. You're just extending out from the hips, from the shoulders. All right, we've got one more little circuit for you. Stay tuned. We're doing well, everyone. Join me back. Let's start down on the ground with a glute bridge. I'm gonna hold 15 pounds on my pelvis. You can do this without weight. Make sure those feet are directly under the knees. Secure the weight with your hands. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Push and squeeze. I push you out, but you come back. That attraction, we can't fight that. Oh, keep telling myself that. We're gonna do all three exercises down here, so you don't have to get up. We'll stay down here. We're gonna move into a partial Turkish get up next. All right, set that aside. Now, bend a knee, same side, arm reaches up. We're going to come to that seated position and then back down. All right, I'm gonna do this side first so you can see. So, push up and then all the way back down. So you can come up onto the elbow, push up to the hand, elbow, down to the ground. One more in this arm. And switch sides. Other leg goes up, hand is up, elbow, and push, and down. Very nice. Let's flip it over to plank position. All right, from the knees, we're gonna lower down to the floor and then we'll push back up. If you can't do it, hold a plank from the knees right here. Otherwise, lower down. So slow Release the hands and push back up. Slow. Release the hands, push. Again, this is totally fine to hold this plank if you wish. Otherwise, join me in the lowering. Okay, very good. Let's flip over. Second set. Let's go back to our glute thrust. I've got that 15 pounds on my pelvis. Squeeze those glutes at the top, folks, or a little pulse is fine. Up and squeeze, down, or up and pulse.
You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll step into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me.
All right, very good. Let's set that down. Good, going into that Turkish get up. If you can't manage this, go ahead and just do some little crunches right here. One knee, one hand. Up to the elbow and push. That's it. So a little roll to the side, elbow and hand. One more on this arm. Switch sides. And push, elbow, and lie down.
Just watch me.
'All right, flip it over. We're finishing off with that push up to a dead stop. Again, hold plank here if you need, otherwise down to the ground. So all the way down, release the hands, push a straight body up. So think of your body being like a board. No arching the back, no rounding the shoulders.
Just watch me.
10 more seconds, everyone. Stay in the pocket. You're almost there. In 3, 2, 1 and done. You've moved daily in your future-proof workout. Future-proofing that body, making yourselves strong in all of those functional ways. Loved it. All right, join for a stretch if you can. Smash the like button if you enjoyed today's workout. All right, let's stretch things out. Down to the ground. We'll go right into child's pose. Walk those hands out and drop your head to your mat, really lengthening through the lats and the shoulders there. Oh, that feels so tight on my shoulders. I need to, did you feel like it was tight when we did that warm-up shoulder thing on the wall as well? Mine was very tight. Okay, pull up, put a hand behind the back, and we'll do a nice stretch right here for torso. This is actually a really good one to help stretch those front pecs, which are often so tight on us. Switch sides and up. Oh, this side is better. So we've got some work to do, Trace. Let's do each side one more time. Oh, yeah, it's the shoulder that's just a little bit pinchy. Don't like the pinch. Switch sides. Oh, it happens to all of us from time to time. It's gonna keep ourselves limber as we can. All right, let's take that arm, tuck it under this time. Oh, that feels good too. Are you focused on future-proofing your body? Like, do you even think about it? If you're training, you are future-proofing, right? Obviously, switch sides.
But there are some things too that could be implemented that maybe you're not fully focused on and that might deteriorate unless you spend a bit more time. So I'm thinking things like balance, stability, mobility patterns. Let's come to seated here. And I tell you, my left foot is just definitely not as balanced. That left toe lifts off the ground. I know this because when I filmed our motion mastery program with Coach Andrew Licurdo, he noticed it. He's like, that toe does not stay on the ground for you. I'm like, I know. And every time I try to do something balanced or stability on this side, switch sides, I'm a tippy canoe. So annoying. So I try to think, and that's what I can do. I can practice really planting that toe in the ground. I can be mindful of it. I can, practice different balance and stability exercises to ensure that all of that is available to me as I age and if I slip and fall. I mean, I've heard stories from so many of you, butterfly stretch here, that if you hadn't been training the way that we're training, you have fallen and you may not have caught yourself, right? Things could have been worse. So that's always good to hear because it's like proof in the puds that it works. Like, we don't want to be wasting our time here. You're not. And here's a thing just based on that little tidbit of advice there. Even if you didn't see anything on the outside, hamstring stretch here, just know that moving daily benefits your internal organs, your system, your mitochondria, your heart health, your blood flow so much. Even if you can't see it on the outside. Switch sides, right? It's improving lifespan, longevity, muscle tissue. So all of that can decrease fracture risk, fall risk, and just help us to be healthy and well as we age. And I think for most of us, like that's the goal after 50, right? It's like, let's dial things in here so we can live as long and healthy as possible. Drop those shoulders low, twist here. That's my target anyway, trying to do it. One workout at a time, folks. And then of course, all nutrition is so important too. I just had heart health dietitian Michelle Ruthenstein on the podcast. And wow, can you ever change your markers if your diet is dialed in? It was a very inspiring podcast. I'm like, yep, I'm gonna do that more. Gotta do that more, around through the back. Anyway, take a listen to that podcast. We have them all here on YouTube or anywhere you stream your podcasts. You can listen to Move Daily Talks. I'll link the playlist right there. Check it out. All right, see y'all in the next one.